guys, so I'm back with another video. Finally, this video is in regards to my freckles that I got tattooed, and I'm so excited because I have been wanting this for probably like 2 years. Okay, hey guys, so I didn't get to film much because my camera was far from me and it was just too much of a hassle to be picking it up. But this is the freckles and this is the new brows. Well, the touch-up brows. I don't know, I'll try to get in better lighting to show you guys, but this is how it's looking so far. Okay, you guys, so I am home now, and I guess I finished my brow and freckle appointment around, like, I'd say 9-ish. Actually, like 8:30, but so you could see what it looks like. Some brows, she put the liquid band-aid on top of them, so they do look a bit more shiny than they would. I could wash it off tomorrow, but this is just so you see what it's looking like now. They are still a little bit raised, even though they were way more raised when she initially did it. She did put some more numbing cream, lidocaine, on it, so that helped and took down some of the swelling and redness. Now, how they look right now, they're definitely going to dry. I mean, not dry. They're going to heal a lot softer than this. The same thing with my brow. So, hi. It is Sunday, the 16th of July. I did my brows on Thursday, July 6th. So, it's been 10 days exactly since I've done my brows and my freckles. And I'm going to come in closer so you guys can see how it's healed. So, there's like two... This one and this one down here are not freckles. Those are just pimples that came up on my nose. Annoying. So I put some freck on it so it looked like a freckle. And then there's like two pimples that I had over here. Well, not really pimples, like little fine bumps. I get heat rash in the summer and I just made them into freckles. But everything else you could see. And the very first time I got my eyebrows microbladed was like last year. And at that point I wanted my freckles to be tattooed. But at that point she didn't do it, so I had to just wait until I found someone around me who does do it, and I really couldn't find anyone in New York who do it. Like, the only person I could find was people in like Canada or California, and I wasn't gonna make that trip just for freckles. So then that's why you saw me using that other product called Freck, which I still do love. So finally the person who does my brows, she just started to do freckling, and it was time for me to do my annual touch-up for my brows, and I was like, it's just so perfect. It's just like right, you know, when timing is just right, like the timing was just right. So I made an appointment and I got my brows touched up and I did my freckles on July 6th. So it is September 7th. It's exactly like 2 months since I've did it, and they're still looking great and holding up well. So I will say that one of the main reasons why I wanted to do this video was because when I was looking into like freckling on how it would look on darker skin tones, I really saw nobody else who done it, and I've only seen, like, you know, fair skinned women, and I'm just like, you know, it's cool and I like that I'm getting some information, but I wanted to see how it would look on someone who has darker skin. So I guess I'll be that first person. I don't know if there's another video up now, but anyways, so I'll kind of walk you guys through the experience. So I did my brows first, and then I did my freckles. So basically, I already had some of my forehead already was numb because she just did my brows, but she still numbed some more of my forehead, and then she numbed my like bridge, my nose, and then she numbed my cheeks. So basically, she numbed anywhere that we discussed and planned on where I wanted my freckles. And you will plan and discuss where you want your freckles. He or she will ask you, like, you know, where do you put your freckles on when you're at home? Like, how do you place them when you're doing it by yourself? And then, so it's not like you're going in there all willy-nilly and they're just like throwing freckles on your face. No, you're planning this out. It's important. It's going to be very specific to how you want it. Okay, so we planned it, put the dots on my face, and then we numbed. So she numbed me. It took like 15-10 minutes for the numbing. And then she went ahead and she started to do my freckling. Now, the method that she used is she didn't use the cosmetic pen tattoo machine. What she used was the stick and poke method. So basically, if you know anything much about tattoos, stick and poke method is a method that I guess is traditional. So instead of having the machine that's going up and down and going into your skin, you're manually doing it with a single needle. So I guess it is traditional. And then also people tend to do this at home if they want to do tattoos on their own at home. But yeah, that's what she did. So she did a stick and poke method. So she started doing my freckling. It felt like nothing. All I felt was the pressure of the pushing into my face, but actual pain, like, you know, from a needle stabbing your face or whatever, no, I felt none of that. It just felt like pressure, but it was over like that 10-15 minutes it was done, because mind you, she's only doing dots, you know, so it doesn't take much time. It's not like she's doing a whole big tattoo. So it was over quick, and I couldn't have been any happier with my freckles. So I'm going to insert a close-up right here so you guys can see what it looks like. I mean, as you can see, I mean, they're there. The freckles, they're on my face. They held up well. They are definitely visible. So this is my face with no makeup. I don't have makeup on now either. But that was my face with no makeup, and you could see that pigment is there. It stayed. So that was my biggest concern going in there as a darker skinned woman. I was just like, I don't know how it's gonna heal on me. How is it gonna look? Are you sure the pigment's gonna last in my skin? Because obviously the more contrast your skin has with any type of pigment, it's going to look more vibrant. So I just wasn't sure how it was gonna look, but it came out great and I love them. So I will say this, she mentioned that if you, after healing, she said it was gonna be like, you'll leave here today, it'll feel kind of raised, the freckles, and once they start to feel flat is when you know that they are healing well or pretty much healed. And then, so the whole time you can't wear makeup. Well, one, you can't wear makeup on your brows, because I just did my brows. If you're not doing your brows, then don't worry about that. But you can't wear makeup on where the freckles is. So I would just, you know, not wear makeup, which is fine. And basically, I would wash my face once a day with a very mild soap, and I was just using like my e-soap soap face wash, face cleanser on my face. So I was using that on my face, and I think that cleaned my face really well, but at the same time it wasn't harsh. So basically what she mentioned was wash your face once a day, maybe even twice a day, depending on how you want your freckles. So she did mention that if you want a softer look, then you wet your face more or wash your face more. Meaning you want your freckles to look more like muted or more like under the skin, then you wet your face more, wash it more. But I wanted them to be as vibrant as I can, so I scarcely wet my face, and I use like a soft paper towel to do this. Like I barely wet my cheeks and my forehead and my nose, because I wanted them to be as vibrant as they can. I wanted to give them the best chance, because in my mind I just told myself that, you know, it's not going to stay. The pigment's just going to reject out of my skin. I don't know why. And it makes no sense, because I do have my brows tattooed and they healed well. So healing was like 5 to 7 days, pretty quick. I just, you know, I'll wash my face and I'll just feel that, oh, it feels flat over here. Okay, cool. Then I'll wash my face another day. Oh, it feels flat, even more flat, and even flatter here. So the place that took the longest to heal was my nose, which didn't surprise me at all, because it is the oiliest part of my face. Also, my nose, I had probably like 3 or 4 freckles that look more muted, and I guess that's what she means when it comes to like you washing your face more, because it doesn't look as vibrant. It's like very much like underneath the skin, almost like, you know, it kind of faded a lot more compared to the ones on my cheek and the ones on my forehead. So, but other than that, I mean, it was a great experience. It cost $150 for my freckling lady or tattoo, microblading cosmetic tattooer, the lady who does my stuff. She's located in New York, Brooklyn to be specific, and I know another person in Brooklyn, she charges like $200. So I guess it just depends on where you're located and who you want to go to. But if you want to add more, which I probably am going to add more, because like I said, the ones on my nose did fade, and I really wanted them to be more clustered on my nose more than anywhere else. So I'll probably go back and get some more done. But other than that, I think I pretty much covered all the bases. So if you are a woman of darker skin tone, do not feel afraid. Do not feel scared like it won't show up on my skin, because it will. go ahead and do it if you want to do it, and who cares what people say, because I have people saying like, are you really gonna do freckles on your face? Why would you do that? Because I want to. It's just that simple. Because I want to, and if I could pay for it, what does it matter to you? So basically, that is it. So just do your research before you go to anyone to just stick a needle in your face, and just see pictures and see how people are healing, and you know, go out there and get freckled. That's all I really have to say. But I'm glad I could, you know, just bring some information to you guys, because this was information that I was looking for, but I just couldn't find it nowhere on the internet, nowhere on YouTube, of someone of darker skin tone getting freckles. So bye you guys. Thanks so much for watching.